Hello guys, today we are solving a problem called two sum. It is very popular problem in LeetCode. So it will give us an array called nums and one target element. We have to just return the indices of the two numbers whose sum is equal to the target element, right? So if we just sum the element 2 and 7, it is equal to the 9. So we have to just return the indices. So 2 is at index 0 and 7 is at index 1. So we have to return just this array. So how we can solve this problem? Let's start with brute force. So we will start at index 0 and loop at remaining element and just sum all the elements and find whose sum is equal to the target. So if we plus 3 plus 2, it is equal to the 5. So this is not what we are finding. And if we plus 3 plus 4, it is equal to the 7. This is also not we are finding. Now we will start for index 1 because we didn't find the elements for the index 0. We will start from 3 and loop at remaining elements, not the back because we have already done for 3. So we will sum 2 plus 4. It is equal to the 6, right? We find the two elements. So just we have to return the index of both of them, right? 2 is at index 1 and 4 is at index 2. So this is the output for this example, right? This is brute force approach and we will get the worst time complexity of big O of n square, which is very bad. So we have to optimize it, right? For optimal solution, we have to use HashMap. Let me tell you why we are using HashMap. If we look up closely and start with index 2, just minus it from target element, right? 9 minus 2, it is equal to the 7, right? For 2, making a 2 sum is equal to 9, we have to just add 7, right? In brute force, we are just finding this element in all the array and again. That's why it tends to n square, right? But in this approach, we will just store the element in HashMap with index, right? So we will start from index 0 which have element 2. If we minus 2 from target element, we will get 7, right? So does our HashMap have 7? If not, just store the element with index. Okay, now we will go to next index. Okay, we have 7. If we minus 7 from 9, we will get 2. And we will just check our hash map. Does our hash map have 2? It will return true because our hash map have 2. Now we find it the element whose sum is equal to the target element. So just we have to return the index of that element. 7 have index 1 and 2 is stored with index 0, right? So just we have to return the indices, right? We have solved this problem. Now let's just code it. So I'm writing solution at Java. You will also find the code of C++. So for the storage of the element and the index, we have to create an hash map with the data type of both integer, right? Right. After that, we have to loop in the array, okay, to the end of the array nums.length. After that, we have to create an element which is needed to sum is equal to target, right? Just target minus the nums at the current iteration at I, right? We will just check at map. Map, does it contain the element which is needed? If map contain that element, we just founded our solution. We will return an array with the index where the needed element is at, right? And index I, which is current index, right? If map does not contain the element, we will just put the current element and the index of it, right? And for the exception case, we will just return an empty array. But don't care about it. Our LeetCode problem said that there is exactly one solution for every questions, right? But for error handling, we have to just return the empty array. Now just we will put this code to the LeetCode and see is our code is performing well. It just accepted the test cases and we will submit it. We get the runtime of 2ms and the optimal solution of it. So here is C++ code. We just solved this LeetCode problem. We will meet it next time. Till then, keep learning. Bye.